Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Corry Area High School for today's matchup between the visiting Cathedral Prep Lady Ramblers and your Lady Beavers. Brad Swanson, John Yatsko, Derek Yatsko here to bring you all the action on the Corry Journal live stream. Cool Wednesday afternoon in the big city of Corry. Little breeze blowing, about 50 degrees at the start of the game. And we're ready for action, John.
Yeah, it's a nice day for some softball here. Big matchup today. It's senior night.
First batter for the Lady Ramblers of Prep is Hister. She takes the first pitch from Gertie, low, ball one.
I was coming over and I thought, oh, Corry got different uniforms, and then I realized who we were playing. So a lot of black and orange and white out there today.
Yeah. Next pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1 to count on Hister. Gertie looks in. Here's the pitch. Strike two called on the outside corner. Gertie checks the wristband. Has the pitch. 1-2 pitch. Down low. Count goes to 2-2. Were you getting nervous when I said the 1-2 pitch?
No. I think we broke that curse yesterday's game or the other day. I noticed every time it would come up, I'd think about that.
2-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Leadoff batter aboard for Cathedral Prep.
Like you said, it's a little chilly out there today. I don't see anybody out in short sleeves. We got the coat count is 1 currently. Allie Yetzer there, shortstop with the coat on. I bet we'll see some more as the evening goes on here.
Baldy steps in for Cathedral Prep. She's the first baseman.
Had a little bit of a later start today because there's no JV game.
Takes the first pitch, called strike, and the runner is out. Rachel Motes threw a perfect strike down to second. Allie Yetzer applied the tag, and a 2-6 put out for out number 1.
Great way to start the game here for Corry to get an early out after a leadoff hit for the Ramblers.
Nice to have big hoods on our jackets. We can put them right over the headsets, huh? There's a shot out into left field for a base hit. So another hit for Cathedral Prep.
Yeah, a lot of times you get the wind here is kind of going from home to right. Today I would say it's pretty much straight out to left. It's right into our backs here, which is a little better for people that don't have to listen to the wind in our microphones.
Right. Another lefty steps up to the plate for Prep. This is Steve. She's the catcher. She fouls one off. No balls and 1 strike. Top of the first inning here in Corry. Lady Beavers and Lady Ramblers in a softball matchup. That one was low and away. Rachel Motes lost the handle on it momentarily, but recovered, and Baldy stayed put at first. Steve steps back in. Gertie looks in. Here's the pitch. Strike called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One 2 pitch. That one stays up high. Count goes to 2-2. Two pitch. Hits her. So we have a hit batsman. Runners now at first and second. And coming to the plate is the cleanup hitter and pitcher, Rossi.
Could hear that one up here with the cold weather. That's got to sting a bit. Not that it doesn't hurt when it's warm, but
Here's the pitch from Gertie. Slow roller down the third baseline, foul. Count goes to 0-1. Gertie looks in. Here's the pitch. That one misses low. Count goes to 1-1. We have 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Top of 1.
That's a lot of ones.
Yes. No score yet. Foul ball down the third baseline. Count goes to 1-2. Gertie toes the rubber. The 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. 2 away here in the top of the first. And that'll bring up Wojnarski, the center fielder. Gertie's first pitch in a little bit. Ball 1. I entertained the thoughts of putting my gloves in my pockets, and I didn't do it. And now I kind of almost wish that I had. That one is called strike 1. Count goes to 1-1.
I forbid you to wear gloves. It's May.
It is May. I should be wearing shorts, but I'm not going to do that yet. That one's called strike 2. Count goes to 1-2. Gertie looks in. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses low. We got a runner trapped between second and third, and she is out. So Wojnarski will lead things off next inning as the base runner Baldy got caught and picked off. Going to call it a 1-5 for out number 3. And that'll do it for Prep in the first inning. There were no runs. There was 2 hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. We head to the bottom of the first. It's Cathedral Prep 0, Corry coming to bat.
Yeah, the Prep Rambler got caught there about halfway between second and third and then slipped, which really made matters worse for her to be able to get back to second. And Corry did a good job there to get the out and get out of that inning without any damage done. Ramblers with a leadoff hit, get you a little worried, but nice play by Rachel Motes and Allison Yetzer to get the base runner stealing there at second. Saw a couple different pitchers warming up for Prep. So we'll have to see what we're going to get here today.
Yeah, it's Rossi in the circle today for Cathedral Prep. She's going to be facing Sydney Minio, Jazzy Bridgham, Allie Goodwill. Those are the first 3. Then Ava Taylor should be followed by Allie Yetzer, Reagan Kemp, Rachel Motes, Braden Gertie, and then Molly Irwin. So the usual lineup for Corry.
I was wondering if you're having a hard time reading your own handwriting again, but
No.
you're just trying to remember the first names.
Yeah, I'm still putting first names
Right.
down. So.
I couldn't think of what her name was either, so I was going to help you out, but I saw Gertie and then I froze.
Yeah, I remembered.
Well, I see 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 Ramblers out there. 4 Ramblers out there brave enough just to be in short sleeves.
Wow. Sydney Minio leading
5,
things
I
off
guess.
there for Corry.
5, including the pitcher.
strike one called. She has a very different delivery.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if her delivery was just her warming up or that was how she was going to go the whole game here. Doesn't really have much of a stride towards home plate.
No, I can't see the plate. Oops, thank you. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-1. Definitely, I'm pretty confident that the coaches for Corry will tell all the girls to move up in the batter's box. Doesn't appear as though Rossi's going to overpower anyone. Ground ball to short. She fires across the first, and it's bobbled at first base. So an E3 allows Minio to reach first.
Looks like it was in the dirt, and she was unable to scoop it up.
Okay, I couldn't see that, so we give the air to the shortstop.
Definitely skipped in front of her.
Okay.
Which in the dirt is in the turf, I guess.
Yes. So Jazzy Bridgham steps in, one of our lefties. She takes it up high, ball one. And I would think that the faster girls on the team will be trying to steal today. I didn't see the catcher's arm, the throw down to second, but just judging by the speed of the pitcher. That one's up high, ball two. Count now, 2 balls, no strikes. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Cathedral Prep Lady Ramblers and the Lady Beavers of Corry. No score yet. That one stays up, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. And she drills that one, gets by the center fielder. Minio's going to score easily. Jazzy Bridgham on her way to third. Here's the relay throw to third. Oh, they threw home. And we're going to give Jazzy a triple all the way. They wouldn't have had her at third base if they would have went that way.
No, she would have been safe.
So, nice rip by Jazzy Bridgham on a 3-0 pitch. And it's 1-0 Lady Beavers here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up Allie Goodwill. Left fielder's playing a little bit shallow for Allie.
She's backing up now.
There's a rope down the third base line. One hops over the fence and out of play. Allie digs back in. Rossi toes the rubber. 0-1 pitch. That one's ripped out into left field. That's a base hit. Run will score. Allie takes a big turn at first and holds, and then the throw gets by the shortstop, and Allie's going to third. She never even hesitated. She just took right off. So give Allie the single. Put her at third on the E7 throw. So Cathedral Prep has already had a couple of miscues here in the first, and it's 2-0 Corry. Ava Taylor swings and misses. Did she foul that?
I could not tell.
My vantage point was...
Mine is worse than yours.
Yeah. Yeah. I see that.
I can see the pitcher's mound and third base and first base.
Ava Taylor takes that one way up high, and Allie Goodwill's going to score on the wild pitch. 3-0 Lady Beavers. Busy week here at Corry High School. The prom is this Friday. We were wondering about that. Foul ball over here, out of play. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ava Taylor steps back in. Rossi fires the next pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. 1 out here. And that'll bring up Allie Etzer. Allie has a strike on her. Steps back in as the wind picks up a little bit here. Next pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one fouled off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch is up a little bit. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two is up high. Count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rossi looks in. Payoff pitch to Yetzer. Fouled off. Ball 4. So Allie Yetzer draws the 1-out walk. That'll bring up Reagan Kemp, the first baseman. Rossi looks in. Here's the pitch. That one bounces. And it actually hit her, right?
Yep, they awarded her first base.
Okay. So Allie Yetzer moves down to second. Reagan Kemp on with the hit by pitch. And that'll bring up catcher Rachel Moats. That's a shot out into right center field. And that's going to score 2. Rachel Moats digging for second. The throw gets by. And that's a 2-run double off the bat of Rachel Moats to make it 5-0 Lady Beavers.
Nice line drive out into right center field. 2-hopper to the fence. Corry being aggressive as they've been a lot this season and definitely this game on the base pass. Like you said, Reagan Kemp was no doubt that she was going to score from first.
That'll bring up pitcher Braylon Gertie. She takes the first pitch for a strike. No balls. 1 strike. Next pitch called strike 2. Rachel Moats getting a pretty good jump off of second base there. Shortstop chasing her back. 0-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. 2 away, and that'll bring up Molly Irwin. Molly is the 9th batter of this inning. She is the 9th batter in our lineup. She steps in with a runner at second base. That's Rachel Moats. 2 outs and a 5-0 Lady Beaver lead. Foul ball. Molly way up in the batter's box there today. That one sails high. Count goes to 1-1. One pitch. That ball is ripped out into right center field. Center fielder comes up with it. And Molly Irwin has an RBI single. Good hit. And good base running by Rachel Motes, who is running on the crack of the bat. It's now 6-0 Lady Beavers.
Hitting just about the same vicinity of the last hit. Another gap shot.
That one's low. Molly Irwin heads the second. She makes it easily. And she's off to third. They throw over to third, and she's standing there safely. So the Lady Beavers taking advantage of the miscues by the Lady Ramblers. Sydney Mineo awaits the pitch. She hits that one to short. Shortstop up with it. Throws the first in time for out number 3. So 6-3 on the putout, and that'll do it for the Lady Beavers in the first inning, but they do push across 6 runs. They did that on the help of 4 hits. There were 2 errors, and there was 1 left on base. We head to the top of the second inning. Our score, Corry 6, Cathedral Prep 0.
Talking about the prom coming up this Friday. I think it's over at the Peak there, as usual. It has been for the last few years. So they meet, I believe, at one of the schools here and then do a little car procession over for anybody that wants to do that.
Mm-hmm.
We have a baseball game tomorrow.
Okay.
That was the game that was rained out earlier this week. We'll see if that one gets in or not. I'm not 100% sure what the weather's like, but it must have rained a whole ton last night because I was going to work this morning and every stream I went by was way high.
Mm-hmm.
I must have just slept through it all.
Yeah, it was. There was a nice steady rainfall. Okay, due up for Cathedral Prep. It'll be Wojnarski leading things off. Takes one low, ball 1. Wojnarski will be followed by Madassam and Oler. And I hope I got these names right. I was having quite a time trying to decipher the writing. Next pitch is low, ball 2. If there are people listening from Cathedral Prep watching, I apologize now if I messed up any names. Next pitch up high. That's 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch is called strike 1. Gertie toes the rubber. Next pitch is low, ball 4. Leadoff walk here in inning number 2. And the left fielder, Madassam, comes to the plate. Here's the pitch from Gertie. Up high, ball 1.
Well, I tried to help you out by looking up a roster on Prep's sports website, but there is none.
Foul ball. Makes the count 1-1. Would not hurt my feelings if the Lady Beavers put up a bunch of runs and ended this one a little quicker today. throw down to second is late as Wojnarowski steals second base.
Yeah, that way you can go home and get your gloves.
Go home and what?
Get your gloves.
Get my gloves, yes. I don't think I'm going to do anything outside today
Yeah,
after this
a
game.
little chilly.
First pitch is up high. Excuse me, that's not the first pitch. That's the second or third pitch. We are at 3 and fourth pitch, I guess. I wasn't really looking at the count, I guess. Little lapse there. Little pop up to first base. Reagan Kemp makes the catch. 1 away on the F3. That'll bring up Oler, the right fielder. Oler steps in. 1 on, 1 out. She hits a fly ball to shallow center. Allie Goodwill stretched out, tried to make the play. There's a throw into home. Oh, and it's off the mark. Throw down to second is right there, though. Oh, they called her safe. Okay. The Prep gets on the board here in the second inning. That was a great effort by Allie Goodwill to try to make that catch, but ball dropped in front of her.
Yeah, she really laid out for that one. I thought she was going to come up with it there, but just a little bit short. Good backup by Molly Irwin to get that ball in. Almost had her out at the plate.
Juergens steps in now. She's the third baseman. She swings and misses, strike 1.
These Prep helmets remind me of old Baltimore Orioles helmets.
Yeah, they do. Old Baltimore Oriole.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like Boog Powell days.
Well, I mean, I don't know who that is. I'm not that old. Cal Ripken days, maybe.
Brooke, yeah, there was a few of them. Brooks Robinson.
Eddie Murray. Was Eddie Murray an Oriole for a while?
Yeah, he was a switch hitting good ball player. Cal Ripken. Who else do we have over there? All the great pitchers. Mike Cuellar. There's a ground ball fielded by Gertie. She throws the first for the out. 1-3 on a put out, 2 away here in the top of the second inning. 6-1 our score. Corry leading Cathedral Prep. And the designated player, Turpak, steps in. She's batting for the second baseman, Novisk. Gertie fires the first pitch. Takes it up a little high. Ball 1. Pretty good crowd here considering the weather is pretty chilly, but this is senior day.
Yeah, you're getting down to the last couple games here this week and next week, so if you want to see a softball game in person, you better do it soon.
Yeah,
or,
actually.
Playoffs, probably.
The next and last home game is next Thursday.
Yes.
So that's against the Seneca Lady Bobcats. Here's the pitch from Gertie. Swung on a miss. Count now 2-2. Turpak steps back in. That one's fouled back. Count holds at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third. 6-1. Corry leading Cathedral Prep. That one sails way high. Here comes the runner, and she's safe. Wild pitch allows Oler to score, and it's now 6-2. Count goes to 3-2. Gertie looks in. Here's the payoff pitch to Turpek. Down low, ball 4. That'll bring up top of the order. Hister, the third baseman, steps in. She had a shortstop, I believe Hister is. She had a base hit in the first inning and was caught stealing. Pitches up high, ball 1. That ball is ripped out into right field. Molly Irwin up with it, throws to second. Almost in time as good backup by Ava Taylor. So now Cathedral Prep's got a little something going here. They got 2 outs and 2 on the single by Hister. And Baldy comes to the plate. She had a single in the first inning. That ball's ripped out into left field for a base hit. And the runner's going to go. Here's the throw. And she's out at the plate. Good play right there. Good strong throw from Jazzy Bridgham. A good tag at home by Rachel Motes. So we'll give Baldy the single. And Turpek is out on the 7-2 put out at home plate for out number 3. That'll do it for Prep, but not before they push across 2 runs. It's now Corry 6, Cathedral Prep 2.
It's like we got our own DJ behind us here. I think this is middle school soccer behind us, practicing today in the cold. Not a whole lot else going on up here that I can see. It does look like there's a lot of cars in the parking lot, though. Maybe something going on inside. A lot of away events today.
Yeah, tracks down in Titusville, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I think the baseball game that was supposed to be yesterday at Northwestern, if I remember right, was moved today. To pretty much everything that was going to happen yesterday got moved to today.
Right.
Plus whatever was already on the schedule for today. I don't know if you saw they're having athlete recognition night is going to be new this year. Honoring a number of different athletes and accomplishments this season. I'll have to see if I can pull up more information on it since I brought it up. I believe it's towards the end of May in the evening in the auditorium.
Nice.
The school district just announced that yesterday or the day before. And I also saw that Decision Day is coming up as another event that Corry's had probably for the last, I guess since COVID now. Maybe they had it before, but recognize the kids that are going on to do whatever after school, whether you're going to college or the military or join the workforce. It's a nice event that they have there now too.
Nice. Jazzy Bridgham leading things off for the Lady Beavers here in the second inning, bottom of 2. Corry leading 6-2 over Cathedral Prep. Jazzy fouls that one off.
Corry is calling it the Corry All Sports Reception, honoring all Corry High School athletes. It's taking place Tuesday, May 26th at 6 p.m. at the Corry Area High School Auditorium.
Nice.
Families and community encouraged to attend. There's no fee.
That ball's ripped out into center field. It's going to get by the center fielder. Jazzy heading to second. She might go to third. No, she's going to hold up with a double. So Jazzy has a triple and a double and 2 at bats. And here we go. We got a girl in scoring position to lead things off. And just a reminder, today is senior day, and our seniors on this team this year are Sydney Minio, our second baseman, Allie Goodwill, our center fielder, and Ava Taylor, our third baseman. Mara steps to the plate. One on, nobody out. She has a strike on her. That one misses. Count goes to 1-1. And the outfield playing pretty shallow. They're kind of baiting us to see if we're going to try to hit it over their heads. And Allie just rips it out into left field. Base hit, RBI. She's going to second. And we're going to give her a double on that one. She never slowed down. She just kept on rolling. She traded places with Jazzy Bridgham. See if Ava Taylor can trade places with Mara. So a pair of doubles here in the bottom of the second inning has Corry out to a 7-2 lead. Ava Taylor takes the first pitch inside. Ball one. Excuse me, second pitch. I missed the foul ball.
I distracted you.
That's okay. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Runner at second. Taylor hits one. Gets by the shortstop. Actually, Mara was like right in front of the shortstop, so she couldn't see the ball.
Yeah, it was like the old hockey goalie screenplay there.
Right.
It went right. I couldn't even tell if it went between her legs or right in front of her or right behind her. It was very close, and the shortstop couldn't see it.
So we're going to give Ava a base hit, and we're going to score Mara Goodwill to make it 8-2. Down to second goes Ava Taylor on the wild pitch. This is Allie Etzer. Strike 1 called. 1 ball, 1 strike. Allie walked and scored back in the first inning. That one bounces over for ball 2.
Pretty much was in the same position this entire game, and I moved, and then I made myself cold. I think I got in a different spot on my seat. It was nice for a few days.
Yeah, Monday was nice for the baseball game. Ava Taylor goes down to third on the wild pitch. Count is 3-1 on Allie Etzer. Rossi's next pitch, low, ball 4. So Allie Etzer draws another walk. She probably is going to head right down to second.
Yeah, I was surprised she just didn't go straight away there like they have done sometimes
Right,
this season.
Especially with no outs.
Right.
So stepping to the plate now, Reagan Kemp. Reagan takes it down low. And there's the throw down to second. The runner scores from third. Allie had that stolen easily.
Yeah, that was kind of an interesting choice to throw down there.
Yeah. 9-2, Corry leads. Runner at second, Reagan Kemp hits a fly ball to right center field. Right center fielder calls for it, drops the ball. Allie Etzer is going to score. Reagan Kemp's going to go to second, and it's 10-2 Lady Beavers. That was an E8 all the way. And that'll bring up Tricia. There we go again. Rachel Motes. There's too many Moteses. 10-2, Lady Beavers over Cathedral Prep. We're in the second inning. Rachel Motes takes the pitch for a ball. 1-0 pitch. Ripped out into right field for a base hit. Run will score. And it's 11-2. That'll bring up Braylon Gertie. Braylon struck out back in the first inning. Still nobody out here. This is the 7th batter this inning. Gertie takes it inside. Motes elects to hold at first base. Ball didn't get very far from the catcher. Gertie digs back in. Rossi fires the next pitch up high. Count goes to 2-0. That one's ripped right off the third baseman. And Gertie pulls into second base. So that was a wicked shot there.
Yeah, I couldn't
Looked like it hit her
tell
foot.
if it hit her foot or went off the bag. It sounded more like her foot, though.
Yeah, I thought it hit her foot.
And then it took a really weird bounce all the way out into center field practically.
Yeah, we're going to give her a double on that. I mean, that was a tough play. You aren't going to. Not very many people are going to field that. So Gertie has courtesy runner come in. I believe that is Lucy Hasbrook, I think. That'll bring up Molly Irwin. Molly had a nice RBI single last time at bat. Molly is our other lefty in the lineup. She and Jazzy Bridgham. And when Macy Kemp comes into play, she makes the third lefty in our lineup. You don't see that very often in high school baseball or softball.
No.
Ball is low and gets away from the catcher, and Hasbrook moves down to third. So Hasbrook standing at third base. Molly Irwin waits for the pitch. She drills that one. Second baseman can't make the play. Another run scores. Got to give the error there. Molly reaches on to E4. Hit the ball hard, though. And that'll bring up top of the order. Sydney Minio. 13-2. We're in the second inning.
We're going to get a conference from the prep coach here on the mound with all the infielders.
I believe that's Scott Baldy, the prep coach.
I was going to try and come up with my own dad joke. I was going to say, how can you tell he's bald when he has a hat on? No outs here, still in the second inning. Corey kind of rolling on here. Everybody getting a hit. Lot of hard hits. Just finding the gaps, really. Sometimes that happens in these games where if you're prep, you feel like nothing's really going your way, you know. It's just Corey's hitting it everywhere you're not.
Right. Yep. So Sydney Minio steps to the plate for her third at bat. We're in the second inning. Takes it for a strike. Yeah, I didn't reach in my pocket. I don't have gloves, but next best thing, huh? 1 ball, 1 strike to count. There's a ball hit down to third. Third baseman up with it. Fires across to first in time for the out. That's only the first out of the inning. So we're batting around again. Molly Irwin goes to second base.
And if you're prepped, that's what you need. Don't worry about the lead runner there. Just get an out somewhere.
Jazzy Bridgham steps back in. She rips it to second. Second baseman up with it. Fires to first in time for out number 2. So 4-3 on that put out. Makes it out number 2 on the play. Molly Irwin goes to third. And now Allie Goodwill steps to the plate again. Allie 2 for 2 with a single, double, and 2 runs scored. That ball is crushed. Absolutely crushed. 2-run jack by Mara Goodwill, and it is now 15-2 Lady Beavers. And as soon as that touched the bat, it was sailing. And that might be one of the farther ones I've seen her hit.
Yeah. Well,
That was...
Those advertisers out in that area have gotten a lot of screen time because she's put a number of them just in that same general area.
Oh, yeah.
There.
Yeah, she just drilled that thing. Was no doubt about it. As I said, the score now 15-2. So we just need to score 2 more runs, John, and we get 3 outs in the third, and we're done. That ball's ripped by Ava Taylor, foul. Ava got around on that one pretty good. We got 2 outs, so need a little help here. Ava Taylor, if she's able to get on base, Allie Yetzer would represent that 15-run rule. There's a fly ball right field. Right fielder coming in and makes the catch for out number 3. That'll do it for the Lady Beavers in inning number 2. F9. They push across 8 more runs to make it 9 more runs, correct?
Yeah, it was 6. It was 6-2. Now it's 15-2, so
Okay.
9 runs.
Yep. Let's see how many hits we had that inning. We had 6 hits. They had a couple more errors. So we have 15 runs on 10 hits. Not too bad for 2 innings of work, huh?
Nope, not at all. Yeah, Prep had a little bit of throwing the ball around there
Right.
in that inning that
So
attributed to a couple more runs.
in the first 2 innings, our first 4 batters have batted 3 times. Cathedral Prep has one batter over the minimum in 2 innings. So we got the 3, 4, and 5 hitters: Steves, Rossi, and Wojnarski coming to the plate for Prep. So here's the scenario: we get 3 outs without them scoring any more runs. We come in and score 2, and the game is over via the 15-run rule. Nice catch by Allie Etzer. She looked like a wide receiver going out to short center field to make that catch. F6, one away. That's good concentration there.
The old Willie Mays over the shoulder grab. Not quite as deep, but good play nonetheless.
Yes. So Steves is retired. Oh, he's got a dead ball. That one hit Rossi. So, Braylon Gertie, I don't know if she's trying to get in the same category as our little pitcher last year, or not.
I don't think she's quite on that pace. That was at least one a game.
We won't say her name. We don't want to embarrass her. Here goes the runner, and she's safe. Stolen base. Has a runner now at second with one out. Our count is 1-0 on Wojnarski. Wojnarski, excuse me. Don't want to mess that up. Ground ball down the third baseline. Foul. One ball, one strike. That one sails high, ball two. Two balls, one strike, one out. Corry leading 15-2. We're in the top of the third. That one's popped up to third. Ava Taylor makes the catch for out number two. F5 is the way we'll score that one for all you folks who like to keep score at home. And that'll bring up Madessum, the left fielder. Strike one called. Fly ball, right field. Molly Irwin comes in, makes the catch for out number three. That'll do it for Prep in the top of the third inning. There were no runs. There was a hit. No errors. There was one left on base. We head to the bottom of the third and hopefully final inning. Our score, Corry 15, Cathedral Prep 2.
Well, if they don't do it, it's your fault for saying it.
Yeah. I think they'll do it. I have confidence in them. And they're probably thinking, it'd be nice to, on a cool night like this, to just end it a little bit early.
Yeah. And then do you have to head down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we're going to stick around because Brad's going to go down and MC the senior night festivities here after the game. So we'll stick around and bring you that.
Oh, nice.
We'll probably be set up in the entirely wrong spot to see much of anything, but
Well,
So
not
you see
necessarily. If
people's
you slide
backs.
over this way, you'll be able to.
well, I'm
I
just
think
saying the
that-
cameras because they'll probably face towards
I think that they will
the dugout there.
send the girls out, probably right behind the circle, pitcher's circle. Not positive of that, but I would think. Okay, Corry. We'll send Allie Etzer, Reagan Kemp, Rachel Motes, hopefully Braylon Gertie and Molly Irwin will bat as well. We'll get ourselves 2 runs and be done. Rossi remains in the circle for Cathedral Prep. First pitch sails high, ball 1. So what's the count now? Is Allie Goodwill up to 9 home runs on the season?
I lost track.
I think she's at 9. Yetzer steps in. Here's the pitch from Rossi. That ball's ripped out into right center, or dead center actually, and it bounces one hopper over the fence. Good play out there by the fan.
That was an absolute shot out there like a rocket.
So leadoff double off the bat of Allie Yetzer. That'll bring up Reagan Kemp.
Reagan's one that had at least 1 home run this year.
Yeah, she has a couple, I think.
So
Allie has 2. Yetzer.
a walk-off would be nice here.
Yeah. Ava Taylor has at least 1. Rachel Motes has at least 1. So we have quite a few girls in the lineup that have gone yard. Strike called. Count even at 1-1. Rossi looks in. Here's the pitch to Kemp. That was down low. 2-1. Two-one pitch is drilled out into center field for a base hit. Allie Yetzer will score easily to make it 16-2, and now we're just 1 run away. Good rip by Reagan Kemp. And Rachel Motes comes to the plate. Takes the low, ball 1. Kemp moves down to second on the wild pitch. That ball's ripped out into right. Right fielder up with it, throws it back in, and run will score, and that's your ball game right there. Nice rip by Rachel Motes. And 17-2 is our final score as the Lady Beavers defeat the Lady Ramblers of Cathedral Prep here on Senior Day. And with that, I'm going to make my way down there, and I guess I'll leave everything and come back and grab it.
So we're going to stick around here and see what we can bring you of the senior festivities as Brad goes down to announce those seniors. We'll try and get set up here. Again, Corry wins today 17-2 over the Cathedral Prep Ramblers. If you would like to join us tomorrow, we'll be back in action over at the ballpark at Columbus at 4:30 for the Corry Beavers versus the Girard Yellow Jackets. Going to take a little bit of time of some silence here to get set back up, and we'll be back.
We would first like to acknowledge the teammates of Cathedral Prep, Addison Baldy, Kim Rosauster, Audrey Wojnowski, now the seniors for Corry. Our first senior, number 6, Rachel Moat. Rachel is best supported by her mother and father, Pauline and Michael Moat. Rachel has been playing softball for 12 years. Rachel is a member of the National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, and competed at state in swimming while breaking multiple school records. After high school, Rachel plans to attend Ohio Northern University, majoring in pharmacy. Rachel's best softball memory is coming back to play one last season with Sydney and Mara. Rachel's advice to her team: don't be afraid to take a step back when something isn't a right fit for you. This doesn't mean you are done forever, but a chance to come back stronger. I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me with every decision on and off the field, and Coach Steve for dedicating countless hours into pushing me to both be a better player and person. Number 6, Rachel Moat. Our next senior, number 9, Mara Goodwill. Mara is escorted by her parents, Jen and Nate Goodwill. Mara has been playing softball for 12 years. Mara is a part of the National Honor Society, is named Region Player of the Year in soccer, named All-Region for softball, and competed at state and freshman and sophomore year for swimming while breaking multiple school records. After high school, Mara will be attending the University of Mount Union to continue her softball career and majoring in biomedical engineering. Mara's best softball memory is getting the opportunity to grow up playing the sport she loves with her sister, while also gaining her best friends along the way. Mara's advice for her team: this sport will challenge you mentally, building strength on the mental part of the game leads to success both on and off the field. Mara would like to thank her coaches, especially Mark Spence and Moat, who helped turn you into the player she is today. Mara also wants to thank her family for their constant support and her amazing sister, who will become her teammate again for the next 2 years. Number 9, Mara Goodwill. Number 10, Sydney Minio. Sydney is escorted by her parents, Bob and Julie Minio. Sydney has played softball for 12 years. Sydney is a member of the National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, All-Region Softball Team 2025, All-Region Volleyball 2025. After high school, Sydney plans to attend Penn State University, majoring in biobehavioral health and a pre-position assistant. As softball memory is being able to go Little League up through high school softball with my best friends Mara and Rachel. Sydney's advice to her team: remember to always have fun and be a good teammate. Learning to be a good teammate and a leader is one of the most important takeaways from any sport. Sydney would like to thank the parents and coaches, Allie, Kevin, Chip, and Julie for all the time they have put into the game. She would also like to especially thank her dad. I will play a lot of years if you do that. Number 10, Sydney Beavers. I'll be able to take down the fast ball of our seniors.